Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Wednesday, August 24th. Elon Musk has told an early Tesla full self-driving beta tester not to complain about the new update. With the latest full self-driving update, version 10.69, Tesla is slowly rolling out the update to some early testers. Elon Musk said that it was out of extra caution due to several important code changes. One of those early testers took to Twitter to complain about the program still needing a lot of work on basic controls. And Musk responded, quote, 10.69 is in limited release for a reason. Please do not ask to be included in early beta releases and then complain. Now, in the context of a typical beta testing program, this scenario is actually quite backwards. The comment from the CEO comes even though Tesla is not only getting free feedback from these beta testers, but actually is charging them up to $12,000 for the privilege of testing. Tesla has released two new deep dive presentations into its Dojo AI supercomputer ahead of their upcoming AI Day number 2. Dojo is Tesla's own custom supercomputer platform built from the ground up for AI machine learning, and more specifically, for video training of the upcoming data coming from all the vehicles. Tesla's AI Day number 2 is coming up on September 30th, and the automaker is expected to give an update on their program ahead of the event. Tesla has just recently showed some new information that is not really my expertise. Feel free to go into our site, electrek.co, and have a look at the details. One of the slides is labeled Processing Pipeline, with this SRAM box, and one piece of it's going into another box called Vector Reg File, and then there's another piece that's going into a flow chart of scalar schedule stacks of rectangles and arrows. There's a big NOC router that's necessary for this. One of the arrows. This week, Tesla has started the wider release of its latest software update, 2022.24 through 2022.24.5. Tesla has pushed the update to over 3 million cars, which includes a promise of cloud-based driver profiles. The feature aims at making it easier to keep your preferred driving settings across multiple vehicles, including when renting a Tesla vehicle. That practice is actually becoming increasingly popular through a recent deal with Hertz. Tesla is also adding the ability to disable sounds on Sentry mode. This is aimed at preventing disruptions to neighborhoods. The new 2022.24.5 also includes new changes that are not documented in the release notes, such as the ability to uninstall video games and timestamps on tire pressure readings. Electrek takes a look at the total sales figure for the electric Mazda MX-30, a very unimpressive electric car that still has us scratching our heads. It was reported that last month Mazda sold in the USA a grand total of 8 of these vehicles. Shortly thereafter, Mazda said that they officially sold out for the year, with a combined total of 505 units being delivered. To give you a sense of scale, Hyundai has done about 5 times that amount in the same period, and Tesla does triple what Mazda did in a year in just one day. Now, to be fair, this was Mazda's goal from the beginning, stating that they planned on selling 560, but stopped short at 505, perhaps because of a part shortage. But at Electrek, we wonder if this vehicle will come back next year, or if it's already out to pasture. There's actually a good chance that this EV will return with a little bit of baggage. Mazda has already announced plans for a plug-in hybrid, even making it obvious that the design of the MX-30 was focusing on the plug-in part more than pure EV. To the 505 California-only owners of the Mazda MX-30, you have a true piece of EV history. An EV more rare than the first Tesla Roadster, but not quite as rare as the Coda. Chinese EV battery maker CATL continues its reign as the world's largest battery manufacturer after posting its robust growth in the second quarter. CATL continues controlling the battery market with 34.8% of the share in the first half of 2022, up from 28.6% last year. Revenue rose from a massive 158% in the second quarter, reaching $9.36 billion. CATL did feel some pressure on margins as battery metal prices remained elevated. Lithium prices are up 343% in the past year and look to be approaching record highs. Despite this, CATL's net profits grew 164%, reaching over $974 million in the second quarter earnings. CATL continues to garner support from contracts of major automakers like Tesla and BMW. Truly, the race for battery hegemony has some winners. In today's community comment found on YouTube, we found various opinions on the use of the term Level 3 charging, considering it's quite convenient but technically inaccurate. I'm going to wager a guess that the term Level 3 charging is going to stick simply because of its simplicity. Myself, I will revert back to using the term DC fast charge, or possibly Level 2 DC charge when it's applicable. But I'm not going to hold out forever. I don't want to be that techno gremlin that harasses people over technicalities, and when EVs become commonplace, we'll just have to accept what the evolving language of the mainstream has in store. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.